Yeah, I'm happy I got to finish the whole MSQ. It was a blast.
Wow, is this the real
Such a good
Savix?
expansion. Shadowbringer is my favorite, for sure. Chad, what's your favorite expansion in FF? Shadowbringers, right?
Wow, is this the real
I know some people say
Savix?
Heavens because that journey with Estenon and Alistair, that was good too. Get ready for hot, right? Yeah, I heard Endwalker's the longest X-Pack or the longest MSQ, right? I can't wait, dude. Gimme. I'll eat it all. Give me the juicy story. Everyone Shadowbringer. Okay. Heavens won. I just finished the MSQ and finally got to check your latest YouTube vid. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I think they delayed it because they have talked about feedback from the media tour. Got it. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's for good reason, and I'd rather have a polished video game come out than them rushing out the game. It's a good thing. There's a lot of game companies that rush their game out to meet their requirement time, but it's bad when they rush it. It never turns out good. So I think this is good. But I do feel bad, and I'm sorry for those people that took off work to play the game. That sucks hard.
So watch it at your own risk. There is now a Lodestone post up regarding the Endwalker delay, and I haven't read this yet, so I think it's best if we can just go through it together here. It says, greetings Final Fantasy XIV players. This is producer and director Naoki Yoshida. First and foremost, I would like to extend my thanks to everyone playing Final Fantasy XIV and looking forward to our upcoming expansion pack, Endwalker. However, it is with great regret that I must inform you of some unfortunate news just before our scheduled launch date, and I would like you to read the following in full. Okay, well, we are going to read it full here together. I'm incredibly sorry to share this so close to launch, but I've decided to postpone the release of Endwalker. The original release date was scheduled for Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021, but I've decided to delay the release by 2 weeks. As such, the expansion pack will now be released on Tuesday, December 7th, 2021. There are several reasons for the postponement, but as I'm the one overseeing
That I'm actually kind of happy that it's so. Am I evil?
seeing all aspects of the title as the head of the project, the responsibility falls
I'm
solely on me.
sorry. I'm
Allow me to
sorry.
convey my sincerest
I
apologies.
just had so much to do in the game, and I'm kind of happy, dude.
The new schedule, including early access, is outlined below.
Sorry.
Official release Tuesday, December 7th. Early access will be on December 3rd. Patch 6.01 will release December 21st, and that should include the raids on normal mode, the new raids. Patch 6.05 will release January 4th, and that should include the Savage raids. So no more raiding on Christmas like a lot of people were worried about. So, I mean, some silver lining there. The biggest factor behind the release date change.
Oh, that is kind of iffy right there. I remember Classic WoW had something like that too, where I needed to spend time with my family at Christmas, but I had like raid and PvP. Oh, dude, I hated that. I hated that.
Was my own selfishness as the game's director. Ever since I was placed in charge of the original FFXIV, I've continued the development and operations for FFXIV over the past 11 years while always endeavoring to balance my position as the producer overseeing the project and the director in charge of development. It was my intention to work in this same manner as we approach the final stages of Endwalker's development. As I've mentioned previously in interviews and during live streams, Endwalker will be the largest expansion pack in the history of Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a huge undertaking, but we proceeded with development following plans that would allow us to make it in time for the originally scheduled release date, although admittedly everything would be down right to the wire. And I remember I had heard him say that in various interviews that it was like really, really tight for them. However, as we near the end of development and I played through everything from quests to battle content and the like, I just couldn't contain my desire to further improve Endwalker's quality, specifically because this expansion pack marks the first major culmination of events in FFXIV so far. Even as we look beyond Endwalker, the FFXIV story will continue for a long time, and we hope to deliver many more enjoyable experiences in the game. However, it was precisely because Endwalker concludes this first.
Dude, what? She's so good at reading chat. Zero stutter. That's what I just caught that. When I read, I'm like.
Major saga that I felt our
What
team needed to
the
push
front
ourselves
door,
to the
man?
limits that I envisioned. As a result, we remained firmly resolved to adjust down to the smallest nuances and ensure our writing
Can I read the next sentence? Okay.
covers even the finest points of the vast and intricate story that has spanned these past 11 years since the original FXIV to ensure that everyone can fully enjoy their adventure in Endwalker.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up. Unfortunately, the consequences of this was that we ended up in the situation where we cut into a time required for the final quality assurance check due to this time spent on additional improvements. Oh, well, dude, I'm good at reading too, chat. Insane. Should I read the next paragraph, chat, or what? She was an English teacher? What? She was an English teacher? I didn't slap the cat. He's slapping me, dude.
Okay, so they didn't have enough time for QA. At this rate, there was a bigger risk of us reaching the release date without ensuring stability as one form of quality, and for that reason, I've decided to postpone the release at this time. As we also anticipate large amounts of congestion across all game worlds, I felt that even in this respect, it wouldn't be right for us to release the expansion while lacking adequate stability. I'm truly sorry. I mean, yeah, the game is absolutely packed right now. There's so many people. There's more people playing the game now than ever before. So yeah, putting the little extra work into stability seems like a pretty good idea right now. When I look at my own career, up until now,
I haven't ever played expansion releases. How bad is it? Because in WoW, you can't log in for almost a day or two. Is there gonna be like high floodings in Endwalker? Probably, right? I'm gonna expect it, so I don't really mind it. Stormblood was bad. Stormblood, you couldn't start. Okay, can you guys give me like an estimated time of queue? Because when I was trying to play Classic WoW, I remember I woke up at 3 a.m. Boom, log in, go back to bed for like 5 hours, and then I set an alarm like queue time, and then I wake up right at that time. It's so perfect, dude. It's so perfect. I'm gonna do that for Endwalker too, probably. Classic, yeah, Classic was a nightmare. It's usually pretty high on the first day. I'm expecting that. That was for like it was for weeks, man. Especially Fairlina, that sucked cock, man. Oh my, what is this, dude? Stormblood Rob on set. Okay, we could watch this after. Depending on your server, got it. Okay, we're on Cactar. We're gonna have a high time, I think.
I have never postponed a previously announced release date, although I did once shift a release from spring to early summer. And when I also considered that many players had already made arrangements, such as taking days off work in preparation for the original release date, I was incredibly torn whether or not we should cut down the expansion pack's volume or even release content in installments. As such, I humbly ask you all to forgive me for the decision I've made. While we have postponed the release date by 2 weeks, I believe we have been able to successfully depict Endwalker's story because we set forth on this long journey developing and operating FFXIV together with the players. While we will require a little longer until the expansion pack's release, please rest assured that we will continue investing every ounce of our strength into development and operations in order to deliver an immersive adventure to our players. Once more, I would like to convey my sincerest apologies for the inconvenience caused to our players and colleagues due to my own shortcomings. I sincerely apologize for this decision.
He doesn't even blame it on anyone. He says
we need to do our utmost to bring you the best experience, not only in Endwalker, but also through further updates and content that will follow, restoring your trust one step at a time.
Dude, you didn't lose anyone's trust, man. Don't sweat it, Yoshi. You're the king. You didn't upset anyone, king.
Well, it's pretty clear that Yoshi P did not make this decision lightly, and he absolutely would not choose to do this unless it was absolutely necessary, and it sounds like they really need the extra QA time. I don't think anyone would argue that Final Fantasy 14 isn't in an incredibly unique position and has more eyes on it than ever before, more new players than ever before, and you can't skimp on the QA time for stability at a time like this. I actually, I heard that during the live letter when Yoshi P was apologizing to everyone, he broke down in tears when he let everybody know that he feels really bad that he had to do this. So I know some people are not going to be moved by that. There's some people that are going to be really, really pissed off regardless. And I think their anger is justified because, I mean, you took time off work and now you can't change it. There's going to be a lot of people in that situation and I feel for them. But I know that Yoshi P wouldn't do this unless it was absolutely necessary. And so, I mean, I forgive him, but that, I guess, is kind of up to you whether or not you can forgive him for that as well.
Chat, do you forgive him? Any show of hands? Allison, you met? Yeah. I forgive him. I took time off, but I forgive him.
Wow,
No,
it's very
Eric, I'm sorry.
unstyled.
That sucks, man. He can delay to next year and I will still forgive. Aw, that's so nice, man. Me too.
They broke a
Wow,
promise,
it's very
but at the same
unstyled.
time, it's what's best for the game. And so you have to remember that. He wouldn't do it unless it is what was best for the game. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Spoken quite at length about that, and it's time to move on to the actual live letter news. At the beginning of the live letter, they did a sort of recap of 6.0 stuff. So they showed some screenshots of places we'll be visiting in Endwalker, which will all...
Wow, it's
Peo!
very
Why are you still here, Peo? I like that you're here, but man, he probably has no idea what we're talking about.
Wow, it's very unstyled.
Chat, if you don't know Peo, he's the best classic WoW player.
Wow, it's
And
very
he
unstyled.
loves World of Warcraft. I don't think he would touch FF, but it's cool to see him here chilling, watching FF with us. I appreciate it.
Wow, it's very
Yeah,
unstyled.
progress of the chat for Peo.
Be familiar to you if you have been keeping track of the Endwalker news. They
Hey, if you
went
wanna
over
try
some
though,
story
FF,
profiles for various
Wow,
key
it's-
characters
I'll
in
take your
Endwalker,
hand
which
and
I'm
walk
not
with
going to
you.
show all those because some of them are up there.
Alphanos drip chat, amazing. 10 out of 10. I love his laser pointers. They're amazing.
It's spoilery. They showed a screenshot of a new system they're adding where during certain quest sequences in Endwalker, NPCs can follow you around.
I
and
love
they can also
that.
get in your multi-seater mounts, which is pretty cool. It's very RPG-like, Yoshi said. Though
That's
he also
so
added
cool.
that he's pretty sure people will just be busy in G-pose with it. Don't tell them they were doing that already.
Mhm.
Just with hacks. They announced that role quests are not going to
Wow,
be
it's very
mandatory in the
unstyled.
slightest this time, unlike in Shadowbringers where you had to do them, but it's still recommended that you do them when possible when doing the main story quest. Job quests
Wow,
have been
it's very
completely
unstyled.
retired. Job quests are not coming back for the foreseeable future, which is, I feel kind of mixed feelings about it because I had some job quest lines that I really, really enjoyed, and I kind of liked.
Wait, what does that mean? Like my ninja quests, they're all gonna disappear?
Wow, it's very unstyled.
5 quest line, tank, healer, melee, DPS, and magical. Extra quests are completing 5 quest line. Oh, they're not gonna have new ones. Okay, I'm fine with that. I thought they were gonna remove the old one. I was like, why would you remove that? They're good. Okay, if they're not adding new ones and they're just gonna give like the same quest line for every DPS, I'm okay with that.
Growing with those different characters from the job stories. Yoshi said that if we were to resume the job quest lines, we'll probably start with new NPCs as main characters in those quest lines. There are just so many characters
Wow,
right
it's
now.
very
Level 80 is
unstyled.
as of now the conclusion.
I would say they've already done a fantastic job of bringing back every single character in ARR through Shadowbringer. This is probably one of those games where you see every character again and again. Not a lot of MMOs do that. When after you complete the quest, you probably never see that guy ever. But in this game, especially Gabu, I didn't think Gabu would come back after so many time that went by. But they're good at tying characters back, so I think they did a good job until then.
My God, I just realized. He said if we were to resume the job quest lines, we'll start with new NPCs. And we know that Endwalker is like really apocalyptic. Are they gonna be okay? Like, who's getting out alive of Endwalker? That's the kind of sense I have right now. I'm suddenly extremely concerned. There will be new crafter and gatherer quests called Studium Deliveries. These are 5 quest lines for disciples of the land and hand, sort of like the Crystarium deliveries we had in Shadowbringers, and extra quests will be available upon completion of all 5 quest lines. I really enjoyed that in Shadowbringers, so I'm happy to see that make a return. We got some new dungeon screenshots. One of them looks like it's from the Tower of Zot, another from Thavnair, which is on fire.
That was
That
like
can't be
Jurassic Park.
There's some from Garlemald as well. Yoshi was completely silent about these screenshots and also silent on the new trials. He said that there will be normal and extreme like usual for these trials. Yoshi also showed us our first ever exclusive look at the new raid tiers. So this is the normal raid, the first raid tier coming
I
in
need to close my eyes shut.
Asphodelos, which
I get PTSD looking at this. It reminds me of Tower of Torghast with all the cages, and I feel like I'm playing WoW again. Getting like flashbacks. I don't want to go back there,
Well, the final
man.
boss can't be that hard, right? So bone hydra, it's not it's not too bad. Wow.
Is this for
So
real, Savix?
it looks so cool. Looks amazing. It
It
looks like
does look
there
really
are
cool,
some
though.
kind of cages. We don't know anything about this, right?
Yeah,
We
I
don't
know a lot about
anything
cages.
about
I've
what
been
we're
in a
looking
lot
at
of
right
cages
now.
in WoW,
We
let me
don't know
tell
where
you.
this is. We don't know how to get there. We don't know if there's like what kind of monsters
We were in
are in it.
cages
This
getting
is like
cock and
way
bar
beyond
torture.
anything that I could speculate at this time. All we can assume is some kind of hell. But actually, this part that he was
Wow,
showing
is
us
this for real,
was the main
Savix?
hub location. He was not inside of any boss fight there. It was just like where you walk in and I guess
Jailer
turn in your
transferred
quest,
to.
I assume.
Dude, imagine even Jailer came to FF because of all stars. Even their own characters.
He said he really hopes people will be surprised. There's a new treasure map dungeon and it's called the Excitedtron 6000. Hard to tell where it is, what it is,
Oh my
or what it
God.
does to you to make you excited. As for PvP, the new small
Oh, dude, I actually cannot wait for this chat. I'm excited for this.
PvP content will be coming out in patch 6.1.
I'm excited for this.
Because they didn't want it to conflict with the Savage rating, and they also wanted more time to balance everything, since it seems they are already in a bit of a crunch with QA.
Wow, is
And
this for real,
they also said that they want to do a new rewards system. Thank God. Oh my God, that's so good. That's so
What was the old one bad, chat? I haven't played PvP, so I don't know. How is the system for rewards back in the day? That's a bit FOMO. What does it mean, FOMO? Oh, I also got reply from Pilaf. I wrote to Pilaf PPC, but I don't know if he knows what that means. Okay, he's doing fine, chat. Yeah.
removal of role-based matchmaking and actions,
Thank
and
you,
the addition
Spirit.
of distinctive PvP actions and job-specific adrenaline rushes. That includes an ability to heal yourself on every job in the game. This removes pressure from feeling forced to play as a healer, and removing pressure from healer players in general. Yeah, I was playing a lot of Feast as White Mage. I loved it. I honestly felt like
I hate white mages. I'm sorry. They're so good.
very powerful as a healer, so
I hate them.
I'm curious to see how healer will be balanced. They said it's going to be a completely new PvP experience. Well, that's what this game needs, frankly. The Crystal Conflict is the new PvP. It's a 5v5 team competition, and each team will be formed of 5 different jobs with no role restrictions. It will be casual,
No role
ranked, and
restrictions.
Wow, is this for real, Savix?
Yeah, isn't tank and healers like... They seem so hard to kill. I feel like I would just make a team of like tanks and healers, no? If it's a payload map, chat, just pick the tank that does the most dam and
Wow,
pick
is
the
this
healer
for
that
real,
does the most
Savix?
dam. Like a hybrid. Platinum, thank you for the prime, appreciate
Wow,
it.
is this for real, Savix?
There's not gonna be tanks and healers in. Oh, they're removing tank and healer? Or tanks and healers will be less powerful. Wait, is it confirmed actually, or are you guys like just memeing? Actually confirmed? That tank and healers are gonna be a little bit weaker? Confirmed? No confirm. So much healing, thank God, yeah. They're going to rework the job. Okay. I hope they do a little bit of fixing. Honestly, I don't think it matters if like healers can heal a lot, but if the DPS has got a little bit more interrupt abilities.
Wow, is this for real, Savix?
Because when I play Ninja PvP, I just have one silence on a 45-second cooldown, so I can kick that guy every 45 seconds. But within that 45-second period, he's just gonna like spam here, and there's nothing I can do to stop him casting. Unless like my tank
Wow,
or
is this for
my other
real,
members are
Savix?
helping me with the CC, but yeah, questionable. I think if they had kicks kind of like WoW, it would be kind of cool. On a 10-second or a 7-second CD. So that healers are like juking, you know what I mean? Because my silence, I don't even have to land it. In WoW, sorry that I'm comparing it to WoW, but in WoW, when people are casting, people can kick that, right? But you can fake cast, like cast and then stop, cast and then stop to juke that kick away, which is kind of cool.
Wow, is this for real, Savix?
Yeah, WoW PvP is not perfect too, by the way, chat. WoW PvP is not perfect at all. But it's just a little comparison you can make. Yeah, there. When I have my silence in the PP mode, it's just I press it and that guy's silenced for X amount of time. There's no like skill shot landing on that part.
Custom matches available. Skill-based matchmaking. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. The basic rules for the crystal conflict.
Every time Zepla speaks about PvP, she seems a monka s about it. Cause when she reacted to my video and I was talking about how I love PvP, she was like, "Oh God, if he likes PvP, he's not gonna like it in FF," and like all worried.
Is that there will be two teams with bases on opposite ends of the map, and you'll compete to claim possession of a crystal in the center. You'll conflict over the crystal in the crystal conflict. Once a team has claimed possession of the crystal, it will move towards their opponent's territory.
Yeah,
the
me
team
too.
to get
Yeah.
that crystal
This is like a new one,
into
so it's
the
gonna
goal
be cool.
wins. Will it move automatically? Or does someone need to keep their ass on the crystal for the crystal to move? Because I think if you've ever played a team-based game, that's always an issue, right? There's always people that don't want to play the objective and they just want to stay in the middle, but we'll see how that works.
I'm a hard on objective player, chat. I'm a hard on. Here's the catch, Peo. You know I like PvP a lot too, and I was the guy that spammed arena on stream, and it was not fun for my viewers. They hated it when I spammed arena.
Wow, is this for real, Savix?
From me coming from PvP background to FF, I thought I wanted a PvP, but I learned that in this game there's just so much more than just PvP. And the story itself is really good. Dude, if Peo reads the stories
Wow,
on
is
stream,
this
I'm gonna
for real,
love it.
Savix?
I can't wait to see him read stories in game. Obviously, my thing for the Prime. Yeah, when I play Arena, everyone starts leaving. Because I'm just focused on Arena and I don't talk with chat.
conflict
Have you seen FF
mode
marketing?
maps,
I love
which
FF,
look
man.
pretty cool, actually. It seems like they're
Wow, is this for
investing.
I
real?
want
a lot
everyone
in
to try
PvP
it. It's
now.
a good
So
game.
there's one. Here's another one. It's like a volcano area. There will be various obstacles in
I
the
like
maps
this
that
map.
both teams need to keep an eye on. So here you can see there is some fire happening randomly.
Yeah,
Now
Bomberman.
onto the rewards system. So this is going to be really, really important as to whether people will actually play, right? So season rewards, ranking rewards for placing, and ranking rewards for tiers. Players will be rewarded with titles.
Yeah, that's the thing, Johnny Bravo. When even for me, I could become a little bit heated if PvP just brings in toxicity. That's why when everyone was saying like FF should focus on PvP a lot, I was saying I don't think they need to because PvP brings in toxicity, right? It's just the nature. It's like two high testosterone men fighting. One of them's gonna be angry, right, chat? It's just bound to happen. It is inevitable, yeah. I think they did a good job though, because when I PvP, it doesn't show the names. Like the players' names are not visible. It just says like scholar or dancer. It doesn't say the name. So if you're killing them and you're like, oh, this guy's so bad, like you don't know who that is. So I think they did a good job of censoring for sure. And you can't really type in there, so that's a good thing too. I know some people like shit talking to their teammates, but that's tox. I hate that.
Wow, is this for
Dude,
real, Savix?
I hated it when I'm playing Overwatch and we already have an enemy we're supposed to be fighting, but my teammates are fighting each other. They're like, let me play Tracer, I want to play Diva. You suck. And then it's like,
Wow, is
guys,
this for real,
let's win the
Savix?
game, focus. But they're just fighting each other, they're busy. It's so bad. I think them removing typing wasn't a bad idea for sure, man. Even in WoW, in Battlegrounds, everyone's just fighting each other. They're like, oh my god, you all suck, I'm gonna go AFK in this corner. I think that it's a good thing that you can't type in this game. I know typing could be
Wow,
fun,
is
but
this for real, Savix?
it's a good thing, man. It's a good
Is
thing.
this for real,
Try being a
Savix?
healer in 1v1. Dude, I tried, man. I fought a white mage, and the white mage slash Sid. I was smashing him, like pressing everything, and then he does this shit. Ready? He does this. It was a Lalafell too. And so he was like rocking back and forth like this, just watching me hit him, and I couldn't kill him. His dragoon
Wow,
came and
is this for
smacked
real,
me.
Savix?
Titles, achievements,
Yeah.
and other accolades. So there's new series periods, and this is a tentative name. The period between
I'm really
two major
interested to
patches,
see how
like
they
patch
balance it, though.
6.1 and 6.2, is a series period.
Wow, is this very
A season is not
unstylish?
tied to a major patch, and a season is shorter than a series. Now, you can accumulate Series XP and raise your series level to gain different rewards and tokens. So, by playing any PvP mode, you can start to get some rewards for that
I love this system.
series.
It's
Special
great.
tokens will be awarded for increasing your series level, and gear, mounts, and other items indicated by stars will be awarded for reaching certain series levels. Well, this seems like a
I can't
massive
wait to see what the
improvement from
rewards
what we
are.
had
I'm
before.
excited for this.
That will encourage people to actually play PvP rather than competing with who wins or loses or what your placement or rank was. They've changed the system, so you're always going to be getting points no matter what. And whenever a new series begins, your series level will be reset. So that's when new rewards will become available. Here they showed a screenshot of like a concept rather of the new series, Series 2, and you're back to Series Level 1. It's all been completely reset. You're Level 1, and the reward lineup is totally changed and totally different. So the first thing that you might be asking yourself is, well, if the rewards are different, would I still be able to get the rewards from Series 1,
Yes.
or is this going to be like a FOMO
I think
thing?
they made it clear that you could get
But they did
all the
confirm
rewards.
that no, the previous series rewards will not be lost to time forever. You will eventually be able to buy previous series rewards with a token exchange. So all this sounds really, really good. And if they are actually going to be adding new rewards, like a new set of rewards for every series,
I'm so
it
excited.
sounds like they
I
have
wanna
been
play
given some more
Endwalker.
resources to invest into PvP,
I wanna
and that's
PvP.
really, really good sign. So you can just sort of relax, chill out, play PvP, and any time you spend doing PvP, you will be rewarded for that time. You'll get some credit towards the series level and the series rewards. And again, it kind of just goes back to the recurring theme of design philosophy in Final Fantasy 14.
You said you're happy. I'm happy, but I'm still excited. That's what I mean. I'm excited to play the new expansion. I want it to be good, dude.
Time immensely.
PvP.
And I never really feel like I've wasted my time in this game. I always feel like, okay, well, I got something out of this. Yoshi P did say that he knows that there have been some really harsh comments in regards to PvP, questioning if this game even needs PvP. Well, we want to continue growing FFXIV and make it giant, and we want to make sure that we're also supporting PvP with that. It's very important. PvP is something we really want to take care of and dig deeper to make sure we're providing enough support for it. So please do not worry that PvE content is going to have attention taken away from it, because we're also working on PvP. PvP is a legitimate part of FFXIV, and we want to make sure we put our time into it. There are players who really enjoy this content, so we want to make sure that we take care of those people too, and not just the PvE players. Wow, what a that's the strongest, best words I've ever heard about PvP coming from Yoshi P. I guess he can finally say that because it seems apparent that it's now backed up with actual resources that they've been given to support PvP.
It's kind of opposite in the WoW chat. It used to be all about PvP. I swear to God, WoW PvP was so. This was PvP, right, chat? But then as expansion come out, I feel like their focus on PvP got narrower and narrower and narrower. And at some point I was like, dude, this game is a PvE game. They're not even trying at this point. But in FF, they're like right here, but they're trying to grow it. I respect that. I respect that.
It needs. There's also a calling card system being added. This feature will allow you to customize your profile that will be displayed before a match begins. These will potentially be used outside of PvP as well, as an addition to the profile that displays in the player search window. Backgrounds and profile customization options will be added as rewards throughout the game, same as PvP seasonal and series rewards. Very interesting. They hope to show some visuals of all this in the future, but right now, well, they're still working on it. As for the feast, well, I think a lot of us did know this was coming.
What is it? What is the card they were talking about, chat? Calling card? Oh, stats with background. Oh, like you inspect them and it shows like this guy has like 10,000 kills, commander. That stuff? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's so cool. I love that kind of stuff. Dude, I might farm PvP next expect chat. But do I want to go down that hole again? Do I want to be a PvP streamer? I don't know, man. Right now I get to chill with you guys and talk, but when I PvP, I'm gonna be like, okay, stun, go, go, go. I'm never gonna talk to chat. That's why I never did 3v3 on stream, because at least in 2v2 we could do no voice, but once you do like high rank 3v3, you gotta focus and talk with your partners. Do both, man. Can do all of them? Yeah, I just don't want to neglect you guys, you know. I like talking to you. EP day, garlic phone, PP drawing. No more garlic.
Thanks
no more
for the
garlic.
generous donation.
Thank you for all the streams. Watching you and chilling with chat is my favorite thing to do after I get home from work. Even if you are not as good as Xenosis, or Mr. Happy, or Zepla, or Nagara, or Sphere,
What
or Rich,
the?
or Limit,
Is
or
this
Shinpai, or...
Is this a BM donation, or you trying to thank me, man? Getting burned over here.
They are going to permanently remove
it's
Feast
very
as of
outside.
patch 6.1. You will be able to do the preseason play from patch 6.0 to 6.1. Wolf collars will still be obtainable and tradable, so there's no need to delete them. And they are going to work Feast rewards into the new PvP reward system. So, yeah, goodbye to Feast. A lot of us knew that this was going to happen, so we prepared ourselves. As for crafting and gathering, the details regarding the HQ item changes. As you may have heard in the previous live letter, the HQ items are no longer obtainable, and Disciples of the Land quests that currently require the HQ items will be updated to accept both high quality and normal quality items. The HQ item delivery bonuses for Disciples of the Land will be removed, and base rewards will be improved. Actions that affected high quality yields when gathering will be adjusted. The requirements for achievements that involve gathering high quality items will be updated so they can still be completed. From what I understand, these changes are happening to help deal a little bit with inventory bloat. As for crafting, new actions will be added and existing actions will be adjusted. Recipe progress and quality values will be adjusted in accordance with value downscaling across the board. So yes, indeed, crafters are also being affected by the stat squish. Along with the above, further adjustments will be made so that the difficulty of crafting HQ items will not increase significantly in 6.0. For mining and botany, in addition to some new actions being added and existing actions being changed, the name of perception will be changed in some languages, but not English. I have no idea why they need to do that. Greater perception heightens the chances of triggering Gatherer's Boon, which increases the yield by 1. Actions that increase the probability of obtaining HQ items will be replaced with actions that increase the probability of Gatherer's Boon. So you'll just get more instead of getting better. For fishing, yes, new actions added, existing actions changed. Large-sized fish will now appear in place of high-quality fish, and action descriptions will be adjusted to reflect this. Perception will affect fish collectability. So spearfishing has gotten a pretty big update, and so now when you locate the teeming waters,
That's so cool.
Players will now directly utilize their harpoon to catch fish for greater immersion. Enjoy the new special minigame actions, bonuses for successive catches, and more. Yoshpu showed us a little bit of footage of this new system, and it's great. Oh my god, it's so
that's so cool. I love this immersion. So this fish is going by, you like stab at the harpoon and you catch those fishes.
Better. Wow.
Wow, is this very
It's still all about gauging your timing like before, but it's more fun. It looks way less annoying than it currently is. They're also adjusting leave rewards because they're giving way too much gil and way too much XP. So for tradecraft and fishing leaves, the ones that require a lot of items is giving you too much stuff. Yeah, I remember seeing a Reddit post a while back from someone who said how to make almost 2 million gil in an afternoon.
Chat, have I been farming wrong?
With leave quests, how is that? With coffee biscuits. You can buy 900 coffee biscuits and then go turn them in over an hour. Well, they're fixing that, but...
What? I've been sucking... Wait, what? Wait, I could have been making gills like this?
is coming in Endwalker, so I guess you still have a little time. All right, so now on to system adjustments. So there's a
What
very,
the
very important
heck,
announcement here.
man?
They said with patch 6.0, all XP gained between levels will be lost. So if before patch 6.0 came out, you were just about to level to 70, but you're not quite there. You're like you're super far through the 69, not quite to 70, but almost there. And you log into 6.0, you will be reset all the way to the beginning of 69, which would not be very nice. So they said, obviously, it would have been great to not have to do that and just bump people up to the next level, right? But because the digits are being adjusted, they would have had to completely overwrite their database. And they did calculate that, what it would take. They would have to rewrite over 100 billion numbers and go into maintenance for 3 full weeks to bump you up to the next level, which is just not feasible at all. So instead, they are asking you to please make sure that you level your job up just enough so that you are right to the next level, like the beginning of the next level, so that you will lose as little XP as possible. The new Allegan Tomestones names have been released, and they're going to be the Allegan Tomestones of Aphorism and the Allegan Tomestones of Astronomy. So that's what we're going to be capping. We're going to be capping those astronomy tomes. We've seen some images of the non-weekly tombstone gear sets. They said that they knew people would want these as fast as possible. And as you can see, many of them do have the FF4 feel to them. I see Rydia here. We have Eduardo's set, the Edge set, and Cecil Harvey.
Every time he's showing us I want a meme. I want to like put a different picture here, and he's like, look at my picture.
Wow, is this for real, Cyrus?
Couple of those sets are pretty awesome if you're familiar with FF4, but even if you're not, they're pretty cute anyways. Man, what a good time to play Summoner. Like, in addition to all the Summoner changes we're getting, like,
I
you can
need a
actually
meme
dress
on
up
one
like
of these,
Iridia
dude.
while you're summoning Titan. That's pretty sweet. Oh, and I have some very good news that they are planning to expand the Armory chest and Glamour chests, but they're going to aim for 6.1 to address those various capacity issues. But since we hadn't heard anything about them expanding the Glamour chest until just now, wow, what a relief, because I was starting to get pretty worried with all the new Glamour we're getting, you know. They're reducing the number of tomestones that you need for a weapon. So instead of 1,000, you just need 500, which is really, really good news for people that like to gear up other jobs reasonably well. And regarding more about Savage, Yoshi P did show us some raid sets. I'm really curious to see these. I haven't seen these yet. While they're a little bit hard to see on the white paper, that this is how he shows us the raids. I don't know why, but this is the way.
That looks beautiful.
And it looks very futuristic. It looks like something out of Tomorrowland. It looks great. I wonder if there will be male-female variation in that, because it looked like a dress for, I think that was Gunbreaker that he just showed. They showed us the Reaper one, and it's a bit hard to tell on the white paper, but it does look like on the blade there's like some kind of glowy bits. You have some half-moon glasses, and sort of feels Lunarian to me. We also saw a couple Glamour sets. There's one that looks more fantasy. I know a lot of people have gotten kind of tired of seeing so many casual Glamour sets being added, and this definitely feels more fantasy, so I think a lot of people are going to be quite happy with it. And there is another that feels like Omega. They said it might end up on the online store, actually, so we'll wait and see, but it's pretty hot. I feel like if they do put it on the online store, then it will mean that it's like a one piece, because a lot of times they do that, where it cannot be separated into different parts. Very exciting section here where we can finally talk about Viera hairstyles. So, as I said, we have indeed had many requests for hairstyles. We started working hard on
what
the
is this
Viera
mug? I don't know if I could be looking at this shit.
And the Hrothgar hair. We know it's been quite a while since they were added, and you've been waiting a long time, but we were able to make
what an
changes to the
angle,
system,
Yoshi
and
P.
we're now in a place where we can address the requests.
Wow.
So they made changes to the system. That sounds really promising. They said, it's definitely not like we were ignoring Viera and Hrothgar. We were working quite hard on it. So as of Endwalker's launch, we will have more hairstyles for female Viera. But for Hrothgar, they'll have to wait till 6.1. But we are working hard to address the requests. Male Viera were designed differently than female Viera. So
male Viera looks awesome
with
too,
the new systems, they won't have as many limitations for us. really, 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 really good news. And they showed us some pictures of the new Vieira hair. Wow. Well, it's not.
She sounds so much happier talking about Viera boys than females. I'm like, we're like the opposite.
New, but it's like new to you, right? These are hairstyles that everyone could use before, and now everyone, really, truly everyone, can actually use. So
Oh,
good to see a lot more variety.
hair, chat.
I'm super happy about this. I knew they'd deliver eventually.
What is that hair?
There
That
will
one's
be new scripts.
terrible.
These are purple scripts for crafters and gatherers. For new systems, there will be an achievement UI update. Here it is in game, and it is just so much better. Like, it just looks a million times better.
Oh, that
It's
was
a lot more
Ninus.
fun,
It
a
looked
lot
bad
less
on the
bland,
Viera.
which is cute. It sort of reminds me of the Chloe book, the way that looks. Here they showed us the new Porom minion, who should go along with your Palom minion if you have pre-ordered Endwalker. The pre-order bonus for Endwalker included the Palom minion, and I don't really like them splitting them up that way, because I guess Palom won't be available after release. If he's a
Who is
pre-order.
that? I don't.
But Porom is here. Not sure yet how you pick this one up. And we see a new baby deer minion.
Oh, that's
my
cute.
gosh. It's so weird. It's so funny because just yesterday I was on YouTube
FF4 character.
looking for videos of baby deer. That's what I was doing yesterday on YouTube. Here they showed us a new like picnic
What?
basket minion.
I love that.
There's another one. We can all go out to Costa del Sol with our crab minions and have a crab rave. Like, that's the first thing that we've got. Forget the main story quest. And is it a bat? It is.
Where's the bet? Ah.
Really good birds, those bats. You hear about that? Okay, doesn't matter.
Bat named bird of the year 2020 when in controversy. I
You
don't
hear
know
about
the
that?
story.
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Some other system adjustments. You'll be able to use G-pose now when playing an instrument. The company action back on your feet will be replaced with a new, better action that extends
Wow, is this
sprint
real
duration
science?
in cities. This is extremely, extremely good. So now you really need an FC. You gotta stop putting it off and actually join an FC. Items containing a random minion or mount will be added to the Grand Company Seal Exchange. If you've got too many seals and you don't know how to spend them,
Wow, is
you
this
could buy
real
one of these,
science?
though they did say it's not a guaranteed mount or minion. It could be a random firecracker, so still a fun thing to spend the company seals on. A brand new audio
Howdy, hello,
add-on
is-
produced by Embody is coming to FFXIV, so this is going to add support for Embody's immerse
Wow,
spatial
is this real
audio on
Oh, is this the
Windows
ear?
only. So Soken came in to help
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested in this dude.
explain this, which is great. He looks great. I'm so happy to see him as always.
I like
And,
seeing him too, dude.
He was like, "Did you guys like the launch trailer? We were working on it till the last minute. We were very torn on what music to include in the trailer." Oh, it was really good. You did a really good choice with your music, and the trailer. The music was phenomenal. Okay, we're not here to talk about that. I know he was like, "I'm actually here to explain what spatial audio is about." Okay, so basically, it's just a new 3D audio surround sound technology that the sound team worked very closely with Embody to make work specifically for Final Fantasy XIV. Now, you should be able to do the demo. I'm going to put a link to the Embody website where you can check it out. It's just a one-time purchase, I think, for like $20, and you can do the free trial. See if you like it. See for yourself if you want to use it or not. But Soken said that they worked really hard to get these personal sound profiles to work properly, so I'm all for it. I'll definitely give it a try. Soken did say that.
Oh, there's a
I know
demo?
lot's
Okay, I'm
happened,
so down to
but hey,
try the
I'm
demo.
fine. I'm doing my best with work. I really hope you will enjoy Endwalker.
You guys said it will work for my ear too, right? This thingy? It's not just for headsets? I don't get it though. You guys are saying they're gonna like, we need to send pictures of our ear. And then they're gonna specially design. What? How does that even work? How does that work? Need to send ears? So they're gonna look at an ear hole and then like specify the sound like psh. How does that work?
It's really good to see him back. As for the housing update, the new housing district for the firmament will be added in patch 6.0. That's 24 wards and 24 subdivisions planned. But land will not be available for purchase until patch 6.1.
Test it
So
for,
maybe
okay, I'll
that's
test
the
it for you
new
guys and make a
small
video
scale
about it.
What's large scale PvP? Frankly, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna have like
I'm
10 Viera
half kidding.
females.
So about the new land purchase system in patch 6.1, the land devaluation will be removed.
That's
It
what
will no longer be possible to grant brand new FC members authorization to purchase land or the rank of FC master, because people were just selling their FC so that people could immediately use the
Got
FC
10 hours on
house
their
and like
Switch,
buy and sell that way. A lottery system will be implemented. Yay! But will it be better? Will it be more fair? Yes, it will be more fair. The lottery will be more fair than what we have now. To enter the lottery for a private plot, character must have at least one class or job at level 50 or above.
This is for the housing, right? I know there were people dance gaming at the lottery thing, but in my opinion, I think it's kind of healthier because I know a lot of people take like shifts trying to like spam buy. Dude, that's crazy. So they're gonna do like a little bingo, like spin the wheel, and then boom, one person wins it, right? I think that's not bad. I think it's fair. It's a fair
Wow,
system.
is this for real time?
Yes.
Character must hold the Grand Company rank of second lieutenant or above. Another character on the same service account must not own a plot on the same world, although you may enter the lottery for the purpose of relocating to a new plot. The lottery schedule will be shared across all worlds and housing areas. The lottery period will last 7 days, during which time players can view a plot's placard and enter the lottery, receiving an entry number. The land acquisition period follows that for several days.
Should be auction. I think this is the most fair, guys. Like, hello, Whisk. I know you guys think like do auction or make it where people have to wait and buy it, but it just makes it where everyone gets a chance to get a house, right? If it's a lottery, somebody that doesn't make a lot, they'll never get it. I mean, I don't know. I think it's fair. It's just more fair, and it saves people time. So you don't want like 900 million people sitting there just spamming buy. It's just a lottery, spin the wheel, whichever it lands on, that person gets to get the house. Like going on a bingo night and you win like a little toy.
Which time the winning numbers are decided and winners must claim possession of the land, and then it moves on to the next lottery. Each player may only enter the lottery for one plot of land during each lottery period. The lottery entry
Did they talk about the island house? Sorry for pausing the video so often. Did they talk? I know there was like an island thing where you guys were like, it's gonna be Animal Crossing housing or something like that. They didn't talk about it? Okay. Is that something that's gonna come in the future or next live? Okay. Do we know when the next live letter is? Okay, 6.1, okay.
Take place at each empty plot's placard where players can view the number of entrants. Players must pay the full price of the plot upon entry. Unsuccessful players will be refunded in full, and players cannot withdraw after entering a lottery. Pretty much all the things that we requested and asked for the system.
What if okay, if they wanted to be toxic, chat, they could have made it where you buy that lottery for 1 mil, and then if you don't win, you lose that money. Did imagine? Maybe they should have done that.
Being implemented, it's very good to see. As for the land acquisition period, the winning entrant will be
That would
confirmed
be
via the
tox,
plot's
okay?
placard. Winners must claim possession of their land within this period, or it will be forfeit. In which case, only 50% of the purchase price of forfeit land will be refunded. Players who did not win the lottery can receive a full refund within a limited time frame. Thinking about how people could abuse this. I mean, I could see maybe someone trying to spite someone else,
Wow,
like you know they really want this plot, but you don't want them to have it. So you're willing to pay half the purchase price to get an entry in to the lottery to like make their odds lower. I don't know. There's a lot of evil ways.
You can only have one house though, right? Per server, I think they said. So if they buy it, they have to keep that forever. So.
That people could try to abuse the system and make, but well, apparently they are going to keep a really close eye on it and see like what goes on. The Oceanic Data
I think
Center.
the most toxic thing you could do, now that she mentioned about that, is if someone has like multiple accounts and puts in like 50 lotteries, that person's like bound to get it. But I guess they're gonna have to play on that character then for the house.
Center will open in February 2022, and it will be called Materia. Worlds in the Materia DC will be treated as new worlds. Oh no. I thought we were trying to reduce lag. Oh. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm kidding.
Oh, wait,
With free
what? Sorry.
Materia. Worlds in the Materia DC will be treated as new
okay.
worlds. Oh no. I thought we were trying to reduce lag. Oh. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. With free world transfers and more bonuses available.
Hot
The Island Sanctuary
damn.
will be discussed in future live letters.
New
They're
World
still
of
not ready to
Mega
say
Love.
too much more about that right now. There is a new house design here that will be added in 6.0, and it looks like it has a patio with an awning over it. Really nice. I mean, I much prefer these to like the giant chocobo houses. Okay. Though I feel like it's only a matter of time before they do add
Looks like
like a
Lensa.
serpent of Rocca. Actually, no, don't give them any ideas. Forget I said. Anyway, it's the same building during the night. They showed a picture of that. It's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. Close-up shot. It's like a cafe. It's like a restaurant. You've seen a quick recap of the upcoming schedule for Endwalker's release with patch 6.0 coming December 3rd. That's
Pandemonium. Is Pandemonium dungeon chat?
early access
Alexander, hello.
launch. So I'll be there December 3rd.
Raid. Dude, I will say, oh, that raid day is like so close to Christmas. I would feel bad for the first week raiders.
The official launch being on the 7th.
Oh, it's just normal. Okay, that's not gonna take long then. Okay.
7th. Patch 6.01 release with
Okay. Savage is on one. Okay. That's way better then. I was gonna say if Savage was out here, that would be terrible day. Okay. It's just normal. Okay.
Pandemonium normal, as I said before, on the 21st of December, and patch 6.05 release, including
Yeah,
the
I
Savage
seen it,
raid,
Red. Thank you.
the Excitatron 6000, and the Allian Tombstones of Astronomy added, and new gear added. That's all happening on January 4th. Honestly, I'm already aboard the Excitatron in the hype for Endwalker. Don't worry, it's already here. He said that because of the delay for Endwalker, they have to delay some other stuff like the All Saints Wake seasonal event to early 2022. And he's like, this is a Hydaelyn event, not an Earth event, so it's not Halloween exactly. So now it's time to get to all the other miscellaneous announcements and like merch news and stuff like that we usually hear at the end of a live letter. Yoshi P confirmed that he will be reading the 6.0 patch notes on December 2nd at 3 a.m. PST. That is 11 a.m. GMT. He always does this, so during the maintenance, you can join Yoshi P as he discusses all the patch notes, and the audio will be in Japanese only for that. The Endwalker 7-inch vinyl single will be released Wednesday, November 17th. FFXIV manga.
Oh.
So, Saki
it's
End of
just
Final
real
Fantasy
stylish.
14 comic book volume 1 on sale November
Thank you,
25th
Tokyo,
in
to the 5
Japan.
month.
So, that's pretty cool. There's also a spin-off manga series, Academia Eorzea, which that was an April Fool's joke a while back, and now it's real. I don't think anybody's
no
upset
way.
about that.
It
I
was
think
April Fool's
I remember when
joke?
the April Fool's joke happened, and everybody was like, please make this real. Well, they heard you. That just about wraps things up. I do want to share Yoshi P's closing words here, where he did apologize again for the delay for Endwalker and being unable to make the adjustments in time. He said they really tried. They wanted this to be released on time, and they tried until the last minute, which is a reason why the delay was announced so late. He deeply apologizes for the delay, and with that being said, being very particular about these adjustments, I do believe we can deliver what we want at our full power. Trying to tell me again that Yoshi P isn't a primal. Like, he definitely talks like a primal. He said, I do hope we can recover from this misstep. I do hope that everyone will enjoy the expansion and take their time to enjoy it to the fullest. Honestly, I know that there will probably be some people who are glad they'll have more time to get caught up with the story. I don't want to minimize the fact that this is really, really rough for a lot of people that took time off. Like, I don't want to minimize that at all. I'm trying to see the bright side, right? Of course, we did touch upon a few elements of 6.1's timing, and we're currently working hard on 6.1 and also working on the brand new story. There is so much to get excited for. Well, like I said, We're here. We're on the
Yoshi
Excitotron.
P must be like nervous to release this. As a developer,
Who
it's a
needs the
big
hype
drop.
train when we have the Excitotron 6000, right? Anyway, I'd really like to hear from you. What you thought was most exciting, most interesting from this live letter, do let me know in the comments section down below. And if you like this video, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon or on Twitch. You can also support the channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this video with your fellow Warriors of Light. Thank you so
Warriors
much
of
for watching,
Light.
and I'll
Here
see
you
you
go.
next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good content. What am I excited for, chat? I'm excited for all the boobas. I'm excited for PvP smiley face. Bam. Get the ball rolling right there. Boom. Also follow Savix for more. Aw, thanks. Dude, Mod, you're teaching them all. Yo, thank you, chat. Appreciate it. That was good. Okay. Somebody link me the immersion ear thing. We're gonna test that out. How does this work? Does this work on normal ear or? Need to know the Garuda sound? Yeah, the that's important. Dude, this sounds so good. I'm gonna buy this right away, chat. Wait, you guys don't hear it? Oh, I feel like there's a snow cone machine in my left ear just shaving the ice. It sounds crisp. Oh my god! Oh my, dude, the sound is so nice. Chat, just imagine like the Miko T. Wait, what? Sorry. This is so loud. Dude, I'm like about to get goosebumps from. I could hear the when she does a like I could hear it going around my brain like. It sounds good. Dude, if I close my eyes, I'm gonna think I'm getting smashed by boulders. It sounds like I'm there. I can imagine being smashed right now. Oh my god, my ears! This is like ASMR. I like it. I'm wondering why they need a picture of an ear though, chat. I'll probably get this. How much is $20?
Wow, is this for real?
Make sure to use
Savix?
code Savix. So I get 5%.